So what you're gonna do to overclock the GPU is load up GPU Z, select the 6800M, download the file. It's your stock ROM. You save it, click out of here. You also need to download the More Power tool. You guys, I could try to see if I could link it, or you guys could look it up. Load this up, select your 6800, and then you click load that ROM we just saved. I already have it loaded. Click the GPU clock and the curve and the memory. I don't think any of this matters. You just want the clock, because I don't think you can overclock the memory. I set it to it, but it doesn't do anything. But anyways, there you go, you can see that better. So what you're gonna do is set that to 27, because if you set it to 26, it won't do anything for some weird reason. It's really buggy. The stock, or the maximum for the 68 is 2600, so set it to 27. I don't know if this actually does anything. I've been playing around with it. I'm still messing with it. So that's what I have mine at. If you guys just want to change that to 56, but when you get to AMD, I don't ever run it at that. I just put it on there, so if I did want to raise the voltage, I have this slider in AMD, and I'll show you that in a second after we go through this. So these are my settings. Changed that, it was 136. I changed this, it was 130, I believe. Then you got to change this to the 27 also. So this is the overclock page, and this is what you change, and I'll show you. So when you're done, you go to right, it'll say it's done, and then you got to reboot your computer. I already have all my stuff saved, so when you reboot your computer, it's kind of hard because it's freaking C1, you can see everything, but here, let me try to go to the, see if this helps. It's really hard to see, huh? Okay, and I can see that. So you go to performance, tuning, and see if that helps. Sorry guys, I'm recording off a damn phone to try to show you guys. But anyways, you load up your AMD, blah blah blah, and then you'll click enabled for the GPU tuning, and then click advanced, and you'll go down and you'll raise this to 26. You can't go any further, it won't let you. Every time you try to do it, it'll back it all the way back down. You have to raise this to 501 first, then raise your slider, then save, and then you can raise that back down. But it really doesn't matter, you can be at 501 if you want. And here's what I was telling you. I set on the More Power tool, I set that to 155, just so if I was trying to play around with the voltage, seeing if more voltage would, make it run better. But for right now, I have it at the stock, which is that. This doesn't do anything. It never. I can't get the memory to go higher than 200 or 2000. But yep, that's how you do it. Let's see if I could run a test real fast for you guys. And of course, I'm testing on my TV, because I don't ever play on the screen. Let's go back to 1080. Display settings. And there's other stuff in Windows that I mess with, I tweak, and maybe I'll make another video on that, but this is just for the AMD, I mean the BIOS settings I was trying to show you. That's where most of the performance is going to come from, is that universal form browser on the other video. And then oh yeah, I'll show you my Armory crate too, because let's keep the sliders all the way maxed. I have max fans on, of course, all the time. That's what my sliders look like. Sorry if you could see me, I really don't give a crap. Alright, 33 and 42. Usually let that go down to its idle temp. I'm using this this thing kicks ass, man. It's loud, but I really don't care because I'm like way over here, so anyways. Alright, so that's down to its idling, max fans. Let's run a test. And what I found out is it's really weird. I had to go to Windows 10 because Windows 11 sucks. Maybe for synthetic benchmarking, it's probably the same for gaming. Haven't really gamed much yet. I'm waiting for Diablo 4 to come out. That's what I'm really bought this for. I usually play Xbox. I have one of the new Xboxes, but this run. It's going to be a shaky, shitty video, but a lot of people wanted me to do this. Show you settings. Also, on the other video I am going to post, I talked about the universal form, AMD form browser. Seems like changing the smart shift settings. There's a ton of settings in that, on that BIOS, that hidden BIOS thing, and it seems like a lot of them don't change anything. Even if you do change it, it doesn't stick. Well, I couldn't get smart shift settings to switch, like making the GPU have more power and you know, so forth. But so all you can really do is mess with the PVO, which is get that curve setting, which will get your temps all the way down. You got to find your setting. -23 is the max I could go without it crashing. Now it's going to be different probably for each person's stuff. So I'd start at like 20, and then if it boots and you could run a performance test, go back, you know, raise it, go to 21, then 22, and whenever it crashes, because you can't do per core. Now there's a thing called per core where you could have like some of the cores -30, and the two cores that are crashing, you could set it at you know, at a lower, so you can have a stable system. So your two main cores, which is your performance cores, I think there's two on each one, or on, you know, each CPU there's two performance cores, if you will. And that's that setting I was talking about, the CPPC or whatever, CPPT. I disabled that. Seems like it's more stable with it, I believe. I'm not sure. Sorry it's taking so long. Freaking 10-minute video. What are you doing, dude? Hi. And this time spy shit, it fluctuates a lot. Like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Like right before this video I scored 12,425. I'll show you my results that I have saved. see what it says. There you go. There's a good enough one. Okay, so before we did all that shit, right? See this? This shit would be like this, up and down. It's because it's not, you want it to be solid. You're boosting the whole time. And I don't know a lot of shit about this. I did all this by myself. I've never overclocked shit before. This is all new to me, especially the Ryzen stuff. But you'd think that you'd want this all stable, no drop, but I don't know. I've been working on it. It was like really bad over here, but from the settings I got, that's pretty damn good. Let's see, where were my there we go. There's the GPS or the graphics score. Let's go down. Let's go to the compare results. So there it is. Bam, bam. And this seems, the settings I put seem like, it's always going to be around this, and doesn't fluctuate too much from this on the settings I just gave you guys. 61 was the average for the GPU and 86 for the CPU. No, I do not turn the 200 boost on. Draws more power away from the graphics. I'm not 100%. I'm still trying to figure all this out, and I'm still working on it. This is just like a little quick update video for you guys. Sorry it was so long, and stay tuned for the next one. There'll probably be more.